Hello friends, my name's James, and this is my 1965 Alberg 30 sloop SV Triteia. We're on a mission to sail around the world and see as much of this beautiful planet as possible. On this season, we're working our way through New Zealand. I want to share with you all the magic that is Aotearoa. This is Rhonda, a Kiwi sailor and former van lifer from the North Island of New Zealand. Rhonda came on board Triteia to spend a week exploring Marlborough Sounds with me that turned into 16 days. We battled storms, waterfalls, and the wilderness, and saw as much of the sounds as we possibly could in 2 weeks' time. Oh, and one last detail. We had never met, spoken on the phone, or FaceTime before she arrived at the boat.
Cheers. Cheers.
Just two lunatics saying yes to adventure. We had a really nice night on the hook last night, and a mellow day today.
Hold up. Oh, you're on the hook?
Fuck. I do this every time. We had a very mellow night on the mooring ball. Just follow my lead, Rhonda.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm actually really scared.
This is Rhonda. She just arrived. We just left Waikawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waikawa Marina. And we're heading over quick 4-mile passage to Picton Town Wharf. We're gonna provision, and then we're gonna sail up Queen Charlotte Sound today, and then get into Polaris Sound. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be wicked.
Now, Rhonda's done all this. She did van life for how long? 8 months?
9 months.
9 months, and she did the sounds in your van, right?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like so awesome for her to get to see the places from the water that she experienced on land. It's gonna be, you're gonna have like such an interesting sort of perspective on what these places are, or like how it feels to you. Like you'll be able to have compare and contrast.
Looking from the outside in.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be epic.
Yeah, but I'm freezing to death. She's in shorts because Kiwis are just built different. But we're gonna get in the cockpit and drive around the corner and land at Picton. So we're here in Picton, very breezy. The town dock is like packed with small boats. I just grabbed a mooring so we can kind of have eyeballs on the dock in case a big boat leaves. Oh, that boat just left. We might be able to fit on that other side, but problem is there's like so much breeze and so much boat traffic. I don't want to get up inside there and get pinned. So we're just gonna hang out on this mooring until someone scolds us, or until some space opens up on the town dock. Oh gosh. So we just tied up to a mooring. We're making ramen because we're both starving. The dock's still packed out. We tried. It got very shallow, got like 3 feet under the keel, and we threw it in reversed. And the tide's dropping, so we don't want to get stuck like a bunch of goons for like 4 hours. So now we're just we're gonna eat, and then hopefully people clear off the dock and we can get tied up and get our business handled. We need provisions. It's the main thing. I'd like to get fuel too. We tried to land at the fuel dock and somebody cut us off so hard. And this boat is not very maneuverable in tight spaces, so we just came back out, grabbed this mooring, and now we're gonna eat and plan our attack at Picton. Okay, so we got landed. We got landed on the dock. We got a spot. Took some doing, but now we're gonna go find lunch because we're both dying. We're sticking out a little bit. Oh, we should throw a fender in the right spot maybe. And then we're gonna go find lunch.
Am I blind? Oh, yeah. Oh, don't you shit.
I'm glad we didn't tie up to the shallow bit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we got all our provisions. We are stocked all the way up and we are ready to rumble. We're gonna untie and head out into the sound. We are approaching Double Bay where we're gonna try to spend the night. There's supposed to be 2 mooring balls in there that we have access to. So we're gonna get in around the corner and see if there's any boats on them. If there are, we'll probably keep going. Try to find a spot that doesn't have boats on them. We could raft up, like the club rules say, if you're another club boat, you have to let people raft up to you, but there's a bunch more not far, but wind's been kind of on our nose, so we've been having a little bit of a slow progress, and it'd be nice to get tied up for the night. So we're gonna check this out, Double Bay. Okay, we're coming into the bay. We can see a couple free mooring balls. And according to the little Flores Boating Club book, there's 3 in here. There's 1 over there. That's the one we're gonna go peekaboo at, see if we can get on that mooring. Some power boat, I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of hanging out. But there's a white ball close to shore, and then there's another ball close to shore over there, but we're gonna check out this other side and see if we can get on the ball and get settled up. You know what, Rhonda? It's actually one of the outward bound ones which we have access to. So it's actually one of the ones we're allowed to anchor on.
It's like pretty close, eh?
Yeah. All right, we got tied up to a mooring. I'm glad we were gonna drive past it because this thing is so packed out. And then we noticed a couple balls. We're like, well, let's just drive in since we're here. I'm stoked we did. We're on one of the outward bound mooring balls, which we have access to with the club. But there's a bunch of boats anchored here. We're in 36 feet of water, so we could have anchored too. But I'd rather not haul up. So, first spot, Double Bay.
Pretty.
And it's very pretty, but also very chilly. What do you think the temperature is Celsius?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe like 16?
Which I have no idea what that... My guess is that it's 62 degrees.
It's pretty chilly.
Yeah, it's very chilly.
3 layers.
Yeah, let me see what it says. 60 degrees Fahrenheit. 15 degrees Celsius.
15.
All right, time to relax. Oh, the light's pretty right now. We're having pasta dinner. Where did you come when you came in the van to the sounds?
Where did I come?
Because remember you told me you like saw some of the sounds. Was it Polaris where you were looking down?
It was Havelock.
Havelock.
Yeah, looking out, I guess, to Polaris. Yeah, looking up. Yeah. And just, yeah, dock campsite there. And just stunning. Absolutely stunning.
And when you were doing van life, was it mostly on the South Island?
There was a lot of it in the South Island, and a lot of it in the North. Yeah.
And like, where did you stay at on the South Island?
Places they stayed? Mainly off the beaten tracks a lot. A lot of sort of freedom camping, or dock sites.
What does freedom camping mean?
Freedom camping means that you are just in a spot where you're allowed to stay. I guess like anchoring, you know, putting down an anchor.
Yeah.
It's like you're allowed to anchor there. Some places you're not allowed to anchor. So it's kind of the same sort of thing. Sometimes they might have facilities, and sometimes they may not.
Right.
Yeah.
And you did that solo? And what was your favorite spot that you visited on the South Island? When you were doing van life?
That is tricky. That's really hard. There's
gotta be one, like, if you close your eyes and you're like, that place, like, knocks me out, like, what is that spot for you?
In the South. Hold on, James.
Because that's, the South is, like, way more intense nature-wise, right?
There is. Oh, that's so hard. The lakes are always really pretty.
The what?
As much as I like the ocean, the lakes.
And those are all fed by glaciers, right? Or no?
Yeah, some of them. But yeah, Lake Rotorua and Lake Rotoiti. So they're like Nelson Lakes. But there's just something about the stillness of the water and the mountains. The low cloud. It's just this moody kind of juicy kind of vibe. Quiet.
Especially in the morning, right? With coffee.
Oh, yeah, so beautiful. So beautiful.
This is your first time in Marlborough Sounds on a boat, though.
Correct. Apart from the ferries. But that doesn't count.
It does not count. We passed some big ferries today, and she's like, I'm usually way up there, and I've never seen this perspective, like, close to the water. So that was pretty fun.
Well, more so being on the ferry and also dreaming about being in a sailboat.
Right.
Watching the ferry.
Yeah.
The flip side. Which is kind of like being in Marlborough Sounds. Looking from the outside in. Or is it the inside out? Depends.
Legit question. Yeah, we definitely have to find that spot. So you can look up at it. That'd be fun. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That would definitely be cool.
Alright, we're going to finish our pasta. It's like beautiful, beautiful out right now.
The sky is juicy.
Little chilly, but very, very pretty. The storms have finally blown off. So, time to finish dinner.
One, two, three.
We had a very peaceful night on the hook last night. Now it's time to, well, not haul up, now it's time to slip the mooring and make for Marlborough Sound. Some weather coming tomorrow, 20 to 30 knots of wind. and rain, so we want to get tucked into a safe spot. We have a 30-mile passage today, so not a big deal. And I'll be rounding Cape Jackson again, but hopefully less lively conditions than last time I rounded Cape Jackson. It's been a beautiful spot, little crowded, but we're gonna try to find some more remote places in Polaris. And time to start the day. We are approaching the spot where my tiller broke probably a week and a half ago, maybe not even that, maybe just a week ago. Yeah, pretty exciting moment. Having the tiller break in like 40 knots of wind. I was just telling Rhonda, it's like a very different situation. Right now, the winds are, they're supposed to only be like 6 knots back here, but I can see that they're blowing over 10. But we're running with them. And last time I rounded Cape Jackson, it was like all white horses as far as you could see, and this sea state is just like so flat right now. So we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We're gonna go out past the mark, find the 65-foot depth, which is like the deepest bit, and run through there, and then point for Polaris Sound. And hopefully there'll be far less drama than last time I did this rounding. So we're going around Cape Jackson right now, and the depths went from 300 feet to 16 feet. But the sea state is very mellow because there's not any wind really. There's a little bit of wind from the land, but there's no wind running strong. But here's this mark out here. You can point it that way. And then this is Cape Jackson. Totally different situation than last time I rounded this. I'm still hand steering because the currents and stuff are kind of crazy, and there's a bunch of lobster pots, but we're already through the worst of it. Just put the rod out, see if we can catch some blue cod or kawai, is that how you say it?
Kawai.
Kawai, which is what I caught before. Or some snapper. They have snapper here?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. We're hoping for blue cod.
Blue cod.
And we'll try,
it's on the menu.
Try the smoker out. Look how pretty this island is. Wow. Isn't this pretty? The light is crazy. Rhonda had never eaten tuna fish prepared like a tuna fish sandwich before. I thought she was messing with me. But she just had it for the first time. Like canned tuna, mayonnaise, American like sweet relish, salt and pepper.
Yep. Onto a new thing, I think.
Good, right?
Yeah. So good.
It is so nice out right now. Trying to get on a mooring ball so we can go for a swim. Of course, I'll probably get out of the water as quick as I get in. It's so cold here. But we have like 2 miles to go till we check out our next mooring ball spot, and then there's a bunch around there. So we'll find a spot. So we found a nice mooring ball. So we found a nice mooring ball to pick up over in the Nook. It's going to offer really good protection. It's by a very gorgeous classic motor yacht. Do you call that a launch?
Yeah, kind of old school.
Yeah.
Launch, I suppose, but you're more like a
Our launch is smaller. It doesn't matter. I always think of
they're small and big.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, vintage launch. Stunningly beautiful boat. It was hard to spot this ball with all these. We're in the middle of like a big oyster field or something, like a oyster farm. It was really hard to see this mooring ball. Reverse. Made. And there we are, tied up to the mooring. Super stoked. Now I think we're gonna go for a swim. Huh?
37?
Oh yeah, plenty. Plenty.
How was it?
It's chilly. Ooh. That's how Andy said to calm yourself in cold plunges. Put your face in the water. Felt nice after the heat. Chilly, right? Probably not as cold as this morning, though.
No.
Ah, it felt nice. Ooh, it's pretty here. Wow. What a scene. Oh, it feels so nice.
Refreshing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feels good.
it's definitely not as cold as this morning.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah, the air outside isn't as either, so. If you enjoy the content on this channel and would like to contribute, you can consider joining the Patreon crew. Thanks for watching. Fair winds until next time.